Started becoming crazy when I met Ash Trevino. Like we would be on live and like our address would just be like getting leaked everywhere.
And what's up with this guy Santos that we hear about? Like,
The
what's
fucking man child. I'm not saying his name. Man child. People are talking shit, telling fucking lies. Thought you had tea on me, bitch. You drinking piss.
All right, man? This is another episode of Texas Buzz. We got Miss Gold in the building. How you feeling?
What's up? What's up? I'm feeling good, feeling blessed and grateful.
Hell yeah. Hey, so I just want to say, us at Texas Buzz, me and Audie, we know Miss Gold.
Yes.
We know Miss Gold as an artist. And recently you've been, have a crazy buzz on TikTok.
Yeah.
So talk to me about, how that came about. I've always seen you on TikTok.
Yeah.
When we're in LA, we made a little TikTok outside the dispensary. You were always active on TikTok. But, when did it start becoming crazy?
I think it started becoming crazy when I met Ash Trevino. As everyone knows, I was doing a music video and the man child brought Ash Trevino. And me and her ended up kicking it off and getting cool and clicking up. And I had to go do some stuff. Like I had to go to this show or whatever. And then I came back and she was at the B&B. And we just ended up being cool, and I got on her live. A lot of people get on her live. She always has females and stuff on her live. But I just feel like people started to fuck with me and started to grow and just started to see who I was, and they're like, all right, we could rock with her. So I think that's when it started to get crazy. I started getting snippets, clips of me from the live, and then all of a sudden everyone just started looking for me and they found me. So I think that's when it started to get crazy. But it definitely was crazy the first couple days, from the Airbnbs getting leaked to, people saying that, we had a bomb.
Okay, pause. So Airbnb getting leaked, what do you mean by that?
Our address, we would be on live and our address would just be getting leaked everywhere.
Damn.
Just nonstop.
Would people pull up to you or?
So the first Airbnb, no one pulled up, but the second Airbnb, no one pulled up, but the third Airbnb, cause it was over a 2-week time span, they ended up pulling up, and that shit's crazy to me. I'm not a part of that influencer shit. I just didn't know what the fuck to do or what was going on. But yeah, that shit got a little out of hand, but I'm glad it just didn't end the wrong way that night. I ended up saying, fuck it, I'm not gonna put my life at risk, and I'm not gonna put my record on the line. I was like, I'm gonna leave this Airbnb and just go turn up and go with my homegirls, cause.
So fans were just pulling up because they knew what Airbnb
fans and, oh no, trolls. It wasn't even the fans, it was the trolls.
All right, pause, cause we know Miss Gold and we know she's always caring, so we already know she already has that on her, so
yeah. Bro, all I'm saying is we're from Texas, bro. How you gonna pull up on somebody, But definitely handled what I had to handle. But it's crazy because I thought my homegirl saw a shadow at the door, at the Airbnb door, and they're like, gold, calling me over there. And I'm like, what? They're like, we see a shadow at the door. And I was like, oh, I immediately thought oh shit, I gotta run upstairs because when you go upstairs, you could see down below. And I was like, all right, I went up there and did my thing, just taking care of myself and making sure I'm okay. And just people kept just coming, and that shit's just not cool. So I just had to have my own, and my friends are there, so
For sure. So you and Ash, that Ash girl, so you and her, y'all kind of broke off, or what? That's what we hear in your we watched a piece of your last interview. Looks like y'all are kind of had a breakoff. So it's not, y'all are not cool no more, or what's the deal with that?
It's just more I'm keeping my distance, and I'm just I have so many supporters that are just do your own thing. We like watching you do your thing, and I've always kept to myself, always. So I'm just used to keeping to myself, and I'm just gonna keep my distance.
And what's up with this guy Santos that we hear about? What's
the fucking man child? I'm not saying his name. Man child. Nah, something about that too, and I'm gonna clear this up. People want me to speak so bad on her, but I know what it is and what it was, but I'm not gonna speak on someone that put me on their platform and gave me this opportunity to show everybody who I truly was. So I just, you know what I mean? I'm just not gonna touch too much subject on that.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Hell yeah. All right, and what would you say like the growth was as far as like number wise? Like you went from what to what in a 2 week time span?
Last time I checked my analytics, it was 30 million passing my account.
Okay,
So
like 30 million viewers on there.
30
Damn.
million. And I went, I gained over 100,000 followers in 24 hours. And
That's what I meant. So 100,000 followers. Damn,
yeah.
that's crazy.
It's a blessing though, man. Like, cause you know, people didn't have to fuck with me. Like, they know what's going on. They know the history with like, you know, everybody, all these other influencers. But like, they really fucked with me.
So now you're getting paid on TikTok Live now. Like you're getting like gifts and stuff for sure. Damn.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So last night were you with Stage Be Killing?
Hey, that's my dog. That's my boy. I'm so proud of him. Like, me and him have linked like prior to that bullshit, you know. And we hotboxed. We made a video and everything, but he like lost his SD card. So we're like, bro, we gotta run this shit again. So he ended up pulling through. We ended up getting a haunted hotel, and we ran an investigation, and that shit was crazy. Like, bro, the whole lights turned off and everything. Like, once the lights turned off, I was like, I think it happened I was a little tipsy last night. I think it happened 2 times. That second time, we're gone. I was like, bro, we're packing up right now. We're fucking dipping right now. But all this shit was on live. So like, if you look up MS Gold and Stage Be Killing, bro, like that shit's crazy. That shit's crazy.
Like there's clips on TikTok.
Yeah, there's clips on TikTok.
Hell yeah.
That shit's crazy as fuck. Like, there's like clips where like people are talking shit, telling fucking lies on my fucking name. I ain't gonna say no names, but it's just a whole bunch of bullshit. Like, if you thought you had tea on me, bitch, you drinking piss. But other than that, it's been a lot of love. But yeah, it's just a whole bunch of bullshit that comes with it, a whole bunch of haters, like, you know, but if you ain't got haters, you ain't doing it right.
So are you dropping a video on it, or we just went live?
We have a little vlog, so I'm gonna edit it a little bit and post that on YouTube.
All right, back to being Miss Gold, the Miss Gold we know, you know, being an artist. We've been waiting for that Mexican OT collab.
I know. It's really me. It's me. I have everything. I just need to hop on it. I just don't know like what to talk about or what. I guess I'm just a little intimidated, but I just need to sit down and like work on it. But I do have the next drop I'm gonna do is my new single, Dropping $1 Million Bitch, on January 8th. And then after that whole rollout, and after I push that, I'm gonna drop a song with Quinn NFN. Yeah. I'm gonna drop a song with Quinn. Why am I fucking up? I'm gonna drop a song with Quinn NFN. Like, we already locked in. We already locked it in. I just need to send him over my verse.